Hey everybody, John Hand with the Pulsing Cinema. I thought I'd just go ahead and do a video with some updates. Many people don't like updates in video, but why write a blog post when you can video? You know, why write when you can video? So anyway, Pulsing Cinema YouTube channel has been going well. I started, just a little slight background, started Pulsing Cinema as a podcast a long time ago, and this year I've been focusing on building up the YouTube channel, and it is building slowly but surely. I've had a really good reaction as far as the movie of the day goes, which is every other day posting a little bit of my thoughts about a movie. Got some really great feedback on that. I've also done a few special videos, just special featurettes and mini documentaries and stuff. Just op-ed stuff, really. I mean, the last big video I did like that was a little while ago with Star Wars. Me just commenting, doing a commentary piece on the Star Wars digital editions and, the changes made to the new digital version. That got a lot of good feedback. It's like my most popular video as of recent. So I'm definitely going to do more of that, more mini documentaries, more little featurettes, more op-eds, and definitely more Star Wars as we get closer to The Force Awakens later on this year. So definitely watch out for that. Now, pulsingcinema.com is kind of still under... It's been under construction for about, how many years right now. It was looking good a while back when it was just the MP3, podcast site. But now it's just kind of, the main place that you want to check out Pulsing Cinema is on YouTube at this point. And you're on YouTube right now, so there you go. I've just finished renovating the jrhfilms.com website, which is my movie production website. I've made some films. I made Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare. I made Scars of Youth. I made The Synthetic Man. I've made a few, I guess what you'd call micro-budget features. A lot of the information is at jrhfilms.com, so you can check it out there. Another exciting thing on the movie front is that a couple of my old films, Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare and Scars of Youth, there have been DVDs of them available. Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare was released by Unearthed Films and has been available since 2007 through Unearthed Films, through Amazon and Best Buy and wherever you can, wherever fine DVDs are sold. Scars of Youth I released myself in a special edition press DVD limited edition release, which I still have copies of. You can buy at jrhfilms.com. But the digital releases, the streaming, the digital downloads. For a while, Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare was on Amazon service. And I don't know what happened to that. I think that the license to that lapsed. So Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare has come back to me. I now have the rights to that. So I've put Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare and Scars of Youth up at VHX, the VHX website at VHX.TV or jrhfilms.vhx.tv. And there's some nice, really cheap $5 for Frankenstein's Bloody Nightmare, $5 for Scars of Youth, and it's got they've got commentary tracks. In the case of Scars of Youth, there is a stills gallery with more commentary over it if you're not sick of hearing me talk enough. And then there is also the outtakes, the uncensored outtakes, which have, I caution, have some violence and nudity, and some weird music that I composed as well. So that's all at jrhfilms.vhx.tv, or you can check it out at jrhfilms.com, which is kind of the hub for everything JRH Films. And finally, on the JRH Films front, I've started production on a new independent micro-budget feature, Forest of the Vampire, which I intend to shoot later on in the year here in the Austin, Texas area. Hopefully, when it's not when it is not the heat is pouring down. I mean, that is the big thing as far as shooting, both in Texas and Florida. It's just dealing with the heat, especially if you have a lot of shots, a lot of scenes that take place outside. In this case, in the Forest of the Vampire, it's almost entirely exteriors, a forest, and I've been wanting to make a vampire movie for a long time, maybe ever since I was a little kid. But I lived through the 90s, through the era of Bram Stoker's Dracula, and Interview with a Vampire, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then all of those horrible shot on video vampire films, which were less of vampire films and more like softcore, ridiculous stuff. And all of that stuff in the 90s, vampire movies were more popular. Vampire movies, vampire TV shows, Forever Night, that more popular than ever throughout the 90s. But for me, it almost killed the vampire genre. Because for me, what the vampire was Bela Lugosi, was Christopher Lee, was those 70s vampires, even, the Jess Franco, stuff, and the Soledad Miranda stuff. To me, that's what a vampire is. It's a creature of the occult. It's something deep, and it's not something like, it's not an infection. You go in and you get penicillin to ward against vampirism, or it's not glittery, sparkly vampires, and there is a sexual component to the vampire, but it's all just a lure, I mean, make no mistake, at the end of the day, the vampire is looking out for number one, it is the predator and we're the prey. So this film is going to be, it's almost kind of a mix of survivalist horror and slasher film, and with the main, force of evil, this vampire. And it's basically that kind of Equinox Evil Dead thing where a group of, young people go hiking in the woods and are confronted by this evil and have to fight for survival and all that stuff. I think I've said too much. If anybody's in the Austin, Texas area and wants to hang around or help out, definitely reach out to me. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited to work on this and bring the vampire film back to the fucking basics, back to all, get past all of this bullshit that is just, we're up to our ears in. It's just ridiculous. We can make a better vampire movie, one without the CGI, one without the bullshit, one where we build this character back up to the ferocious potential of those earlier films. So there it is. Here we are, pulsingcinema.com. Really, you don't want to go to stay on the Pulsing Cinema YouTube and jrhfilms.com. Forest of the Vampire coming soon. I will keep you updated on this channel, and that's it. Have a great day.